Hi, I'm Dr. Annie from Collaborating Docs here with Karen Rea from My Injection Training. So happy to have Karen to learn more about her new release, her new book. Karen, how are you today?
Great. Thank you so much for having me. It's so excited. I'm so excited to be here. So, this actually just published this week. Super, super excited. My first book ever. And it as is actually it's on Amazon, but it's actually the number one top release in its category for musculoskeletal. So, super excited.
Yay, congrats. You're a
Thank you.
bestseller already. That's so exciting. What inspired you to write this book?
After 23 years in healthcare, I realized, and I've taught over 3,000 medical providers, and I just got to the point of like, I've got to get this out of my head and help medical providers. I wish somebody would have given me this pathway when I was starting years ago.
I bet that, yeah, what a great resource. Can you describe a little more like what the book goes into, like clinically, a bit detailed?
Absolutely. It's almost 400 pages. It's all about regenerative medicine. And it talks about the differences of allogeneic, which is donated, versus autologous, something from your own body. And it talks about, you can build a side hustle, you can build cash in your practice. And you can bring all these parts and pieces in. It goes over the regulatory considerations, things like durable medical equipment, supplementation, nutrition, peptides. There's a whole section on sexual wellness, aesthetics, hair restoration. So it's taking regenerative medicine as a whole and putting that into the musculoskeletal aesthetics and everything we do as providers for our patients.
That's so exciting. Can you share a little more, like maybe some real world nurse practitioners that you've seen sort of go into this type of regenerative medicine and like what successes you've seen them have?
Yeah, definitely. One thing I have found is most providers have never even heard of something called A2M. And in the book, I go into great detail of what is A2M, why is it important to know it? So it's alpha 2 macroglobulin, it's made in your liver, circulates in the blood, it stops osteoarthritis. It's a natural way to deactivate cartilage breakdown. So I have had multiple providers. I personally have seen a lot of patients that it decreases the patient's pain, decreases inflammation, improves mobility, and you're physically changing how the interarticular knee joint, for example, is how it's doing and healing.
Oh, I need to get some of that for myself. Thank you. That sounds really quite helpful. Can you tell people what would be the easiest way for them to access your new book and buy your book?
Yes, it's on Amazon. That's the cover.
That's the one. All right.
Yep. Just type
Excellent.
in regenerative medicine, Karen Rea, REA, and it will pop right up. And yeah, it arrives at your door usually before you get home from work.
Excellent. Yeah, we all love Amazon. That's fabulous. And Karen is up to so many other things as well. Can you give us a quick update on all of your other endeavors?
Yes, absolutely. So, my injection training, and that is, I've been so blessed to be able to support many of the providers you have referred to us. It's ultrasound guided, hands on injection training. And then also, we've started another company called Regenerative Academy. And with that, I've partnered with an orthopedic surgeon. He is the team doctor for Tennessee Titans. And we teach how to harvest stem cells from bone marrow as well as adipose stem cells. So it's kind of more of an advanced training. We've also gotten so much feedback from nurse practitioners and providers that want to start their own side business. We started a company called Growth NP. And so that just helps providers. How do I get into starting a side hustle or scale the practice that I currently have as well?
Fabulous. Well, we do get rave reviews from the NPs we send your way who take your course, especially the My Injection training. We get so much great feedback. So anyone out there looking to learn how to do some of these techniques in real life, you can take Karen's course and learn, but also now her book opens up a lot of opportunity. So thank you, Karen. Really excited to say I know a best-selling author. So thank you for your time and congrats on everything.
Thank you. Appreciate it.